Yeah, that's definitely
That will be
very common.
it. So, if we're ready, we'll go ahead.
sorry. If Gix concentrates real hard, can he upcast the length or girth of the swords?
I don't think that's how that works.
You know, you're about to get in the astral realm. We'll find out.
Okay.
The power of belief.
Okay.
Who knows what happens?
But I'm very happy for the rest of you.
You can take a couple levels in something.
You know.
All you gotta do is take the magic of depth and
Magic of Depth.
Yeah, it's true.
But yep. So, are we ready to begin?
Yes.
All right. So,
Yeah.
previously, you all just had a fun time here. You had an interesting conversation with Rain Ash, one of the head architects, Arcano architects, assisting in the building of a proto using early schematics from earlier designs of the God's Beacon or the actual that you guys have. You discovered that, or at least Gix had a very interesting conversation, and potentially when they get back from the astral realm, might be able to take a field trip with Rain to go investigate certain things regarding certain things.
Very important things.
Very important things. You might be able to find some juicy details that will help everyone in the long run.
It's true. It's true.
Go read my book.
The ends justify the means.
Exactly.
Yeah, the means you're going to justify me putting my foot up here.
You also commissioned him to be able to start working on adding an additional tether, a planar tether to your cloak of stars.
The rope of stars, yes.
Yes.
So I was thinking about that. So technically, the astral realm kind of is connected to all the realms by default.
Yes.
So this would just give me like an easier way to get to other planets from the astral.
In a sense.
Instead of having to find the gate.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
So, I mean, the cloak of stars, the robe of stars, allows you to go physically, take all of your possessions and go to the astral realm, walk around, come back, you're back where you started. Look kind of, you move accordingly. So you walk 10 steps, you're 10 steps away in back in the church.
Okay.
What he can do, or he can at least attempt to do, is you have the option to go to, instead of going to the astral realm, you can vamp into another realm.
Okay.
The easiest ones he can do, just because it is almost a 1-for-1, is the Feywild or Shadowfell. And if you want anything more, like the elemental planes, the upper, lower planes, that's going to be a little bit more challenging. Because they're more distant, and it's harder to create that anchor point, because it's an entirely different plane of itself.
Sure.
So
sure.
It's doable. It just will take time and resources.
Who knows how different things are going to be when you move there?
I
mean,
technically I can check because I have the glasses. So I can be like, are we in a cool place to be popping into the Shadowfell or the Feywild, or are we just kind of like a weird ocean?
But you had a very interesting conversation. You all you have about a day or two before you can actually go into the astral realm, as they have to prepare the portal, prepare the ritual. Basically, it's a process. It's going to take a minute. They have to do all sorts of prep work. So in the meantime, you guys decided to explore R&D. By explore R&D, we mean
Explode there.
poking the deep dark hole that you were specifically, explicitly told not to.
That was science. Now we know what's in the hole and we can tell them.
And yes, so
Experimentation.
Yeah, and
Doing
also
our own experiment.
they didn't need that wall anymore. How
that-
much of this is on fire actually? Because I know we blew out the wall.
So you did. So luckily, the walls are still intact. It's just got pelted with shrapnel. It is. There are large holes of this black goop that is slowly crawling back towards the hole. This black slime, non-Newtonian fluid.
What happens if I put some of it in like the jar?
If you need that check, try and actually try to get it in the jar.
Gotcha.
I just want to see what happens.
You could raise your own little movie.
Well, I just feel like, does it go, like, does the whole jar go, or does it just kind of wiggle and they're really angry? Pick one. And a 16.
16. You get it, and it's like being pulled by a net. There is an external force. The goo itself is trying to pull your hand back in the jar. So it's like your hand is being pulled.
What if I try to put it in one of the pockets and both pockets? They're almost like little, like, mini.
Nothing happens. We put it in there in that hole that you ejected.
I'm gonna keep it. That's fine.
Definitely.
But yeah, you all are a little hurt at the moment. Took some damage, some more than others.
Good, more or less.
Maybe that's because we rolled a bunch of hit dice.
Oh, that's right. Yes. About that.
But yeah, you guys have a little bit more time to kill if there's anything you'd like to do or
We've
go
probably
to.
done enough damage so far.
I
do want to go look at
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me an Arcana check to investigate the crystals.
Unnatural 20.
Okay. So as you investigate these, they are all of them are extremely charged with magic. And they as you get closer, kind of the hairs on the back of your neck and stick up.
Of course, I'm using them.
Yeah, and they are. They seem to be holding some sort of. They are elemental. It's like you get the sense that they are holding portions of the weed.
Okay. Just raw weed energy.
Just raw weed energy in varying amounts. And it looks like that these crystals are. Give me an investigation check as well. 14. You're able to, like, they've got some sticky notes attached to them, and some of them are written in common, and you are able to see that they are that some of the crystals themselves have different compositions at varying levels, and how the weave interacts with the different elements that these crystals are made out of. You get this, like, there's it looks like these might be prototypes to certain containment units that they that looks like they're researching in some way.
So, and this is just an if. This is not a I want to do this. This is just an if. Is this the sort of thing where, like, if one wanted to charge it, one would like to sacrifice a spell levels or a spell slot level to like infuse it with magical energy sort of thing, or is this more complicated than that?
You get the sense that what they are doing here is a little bit more complicated than that.
Okay.
Given that the machine just down the hallway a little bit is tapped into
The elemental things.
is tapped into all of the planes.
Yeah.
That you get the sense that they might be using this to either like these could be acting as conduits. They're researching some sort of conduits for power or storage or something that is going to assist the machine in its function.
Okay.
Cool. Did we investigate this room up here? Looks like that's got stairs or something.
I don't think we did.
We should go. Can we go over there?
Yeah.
Because I don't know if that's I think you said it's a carpet in there. The big
Look
old
over
thing.
here.
We're going upstairs.
Just like a
Yeah, that's the.
As soon as you walk up to this upper platform, you immediately get a sense of like calm and relaxation. And is everyone in there or just?
I'm tailing because like I'm convinced that they're gonna blow themselves up again very quickly.
We like what happens.
I don't like being blown up.
As you all make your way up to this upper platform, you all get a sense of like calm walking over you. Kadir, you notice that there's a perpetual calm emotion spell, like cast on this area.
The Zen room.
No bad trips in here.
As you look in, there is this glass-like mirror that is liquid, but like it looks solid, but every now and then, like whether the earth is moving or the machine is like moving, every now and then you see a ripple, and then it goes still again.
Yeah, computers feeling a really hyper-realistic, like water.
Yeah. And as you look into this, you're not quite sure what is at the center, but there is a sense of just like calmness radiating from it. And like there's pillows and like tables and what looks like a couple bean bags and stuff like that. Like you get the sense that this might be just kind of just a zen
chill vibe room.
Yeah, to kind of help relax, either meditate on whatever. Meditate or relax, de-stress.
How comfy are these pillows? But
are the type of comfy that like sitting into like a used chair that like a reclining chair that's been used for like 10 years and you can just fall asleep in.
I'm not putting one of these in my bag.
Feeling the pillow?
I'm feeling one pillow.
Are you doing the secret or are you just doing it?
I mean, I'm not trying to like make it obvious, but I'm not trying to hide.
Dix is so proud of you.
It's just so chilling.
You know, just give me a
Take from
sign.
rich, give to the me. This is free acquisition from the bourgeoisie for the proletariat.
Give me a side action.
I'm not. Those people in the room, right?
Yeah.
I don't know that I'm trying to hide it. Okay. I'm just like, I'm not being like, I'm gonna steal a pillow. I'm just like,
give me a side action.
Okay. There's a security camera's gonna catch me. Did I get some help from my good lizard friend?
I'm like 50 feet away.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm kind of back on. My dexterity is not amazing.
While she's doing this, I'm going to poke.
Okay. You touch it and it kind of it's It feels like velvet. And as you poke it, the scene kind of changes from like this pearlescent color to more of you get um, the air around you begins to smell like a warm pot, or it smells uh, like a cauldron of like chicken noodle soup or something like that. Like, like it's just like kind of that hot time meal. Like this is something that you're gonna have on a cold like comfort. And you begin to start hearing like the crackle of like a fireplace in the background, and you hear just quiet like humming in the background. You all hear this. Just like some quiet humming in the background. Give me a straight intelligence. Sounds familiar. Sounds really familiar. And as you kind of think on the humming, it sounds like Mommy. It sounds like Mommy.
Mommy, can you hear me?
She can. Okay. It's kind of it's almost just created like a zen portion, like a zen.
Like based on me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
You should poke it.
Okay.
Okay.
So when you did your finger actually get immersed in, or did it?
I just like
just touched it. Okay, sure. I'll go with that. Why not?
Okay. Please describe to me a zen. What is Zeke's zen place? What does it smell like? What does it sound like? What is it? What is the general vibe of a place that Zeke would be at absolute peace?
Probably down in the friary with the church. The guys just making the food.
Okay. You tap this pool, and again it's a liquid, but it feels like velvet. It feels super silk. And as the scene begins to change, you begin to smell incense that fades into like old cedar, like pine wood, like the smell of pews, and it kind of shifts into the smells of like food being made, bread being made, maybe biscuits. There's birds chirping, and ever so quietly, just the elegance of temple bells ringing, and it is quite serene. Nice. Reminds you of home. It's really nice.
Nice. Sides are so immaculate. They're immaculate for anyone.
Slowly moving closer because I haven't heard any explosions or screaming.
And yeah, you haven't heard anything. Like it's eerily quiet.
I'm like, oh, maybe they just straight up died. You're seeing. Are you taking more pillows or just?
I'm just taking the one.
What size pillow are you trying to take?
Choose
like a head pillow, like.
She's gonna take one of the like not the huge. Well, we're talking that's like, you know that pink squishmallow that's in my living room that Charlie sleeps on?
Yeah.
About that size, maybe a little bit bigger. Because she's pretty short, so something that she could be like, this is like a girl, this is the bed.
Okay. Give me a dex check just to shove it in your panel.
Yeah. Wasn't I also making the sleight of hand check? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, the sleight of hand check was a 31. Okay, just the standard dex to get it in the bag?
Yes, because the bag of holding it's just like a satchel. And so you're shoving the giant squishmallow thing into a satchel.
That is also a dirty 20. Okay. I didn't even need guidance on that one.
Yeah, it takes a minute. You're
just like little bit by bit, I'm just getting it in there.
Yeah, you're like kind of putting a pillow back in its pillowcase, just take it in the side.
You walk in to be blatantly stealing.
the memory of the incense. I'm gonna light my own incense. Lay down.
I want to see these guys over by the glass. I've stolen my thing. I'd be like, what are y'all up to? What are you doing? We're all having a very normal time.
And
You should touch the thing.
Kadir, you. So as Zeke touches it, you the ambiance of the room does change a little bit, but you personally still smell and hear like
Oh, that's neat.
even though it's super faint, like you still you get the senses of what Zeke has changed it to, but yours lingers with you.
Okay.
I guess I will also poke the mysterious one.
Okay. Please, what is a Zen place for Joseph? What is a place that is?
She's had a lot of change in her life in the last year, and she's life has changed. So I think it's a combination of like Nemo's tree, because that's very comforting, but also sort of like kind of the early days of their adventure party before they were on like a world-saving, reality-saving quest. So the nice nights that they could spend just around the fire, eating food and hanging out before the fate of all the planes was on their shoulders.
Yeah. So you touch the pool, and it's this velvety silk texture, even though it looks liquid, or
Wild.
like it's.
I'm doing like this,
and like your fingers are being immersed, like in water or something, but the texture of it is it's just soft and velvety.
It's an excellent texture experience. I'm having a great time.
And the pool begins to shift into these shades of greens and browns as the room begins to fill with the scent of like a forest glade, and you start to hear like the slight rustling of the leaves and like the creaking of trees as the wind blows the canopy. You hear some kids laughing, not creepily. Kind of
the joy of childhood in summer.
Exactly.
As opposed to play with.
Right. Children running barefoot in the grass, not hanging out in weird little petticoats in the hall.
Kind of like you hear like the sound of reminiscence of because this is your Zen place is tied to the party. You hear can't quite figure out what they're saying. It's all muffled, but it's enough to be like, oh, that's weird. That was Ivelios. Oh, Fox is there.
It was post-Fox.
Post-Fox.
Post-Fox. Fox did not provide Zen.
Okay.
The party as it currently is.
You hear you're able to discern the voices, but you can't hear it. Yeah. It's just like it's a Zen moment, and same thing with you, Zeke. You hear and get the senses of what Josie has turned the pool into, but your Zen place also sticks.
We're creating a Zen lasagna, a lasagna, if you will. When adventuring was fun and not terrifying every single day.
You walk in and everyone.
Back when it's just
okay.
What's in that cave? Is there any treasure in that hole?
So you all are safe in one piece. That's good.
Yeah, you should definitely touch the water and then lay out these pillows. They're amazing.
Touch the water.
Yeah, touch it. Put your whole hand in it. It's great.
And as you make your way to the stairs, as soon as you get up to this landing, you get the sense of like warmth wash over you as you cross the threshold after it's extremely calm, right? Nice.
You do.
What is a Zen place for?
I think I know. So Gix is back on the Crab Islands. After he's
on a mountain of gold surrounded by meat cubes.
And he's back home, having survived his ordeal and acquired the sword, and uh, his clutch mothers are, standing around like, "You avenged your father. We're so proud of you." And the little kids are like, "Can I play with it? Can I play with it?" Lizard children specifically. There is a sign on the beach that says trespassers will be eaten. It's written in lizard folk. No one else can read it. Not our problem.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Weak savages.
I'm like, well, no, it's a little too sharp for you yet. But I'm happy to tell the story again if you want. But I'll need some snacks for that. And so like a butcher brings over like a cart of arms, like from various humans, and like I take one and I like ring it over a goblet for blood to drink, and then I start snacking and telling the story.
Okay.
That's so cute that his dead place is just like being a revered hero.
So you touch the pond, and you the scene shifts away from the green earthy tones and goes more into blues and yellows and golds, and there's some green of an island scene. Um, and you all smell the salty air. You hear the waves and slight breeze rushing through the trees and bushes. You get comforting view, and because it's called motions, it does not quite affect you, but you get an irony taste in the air.
Why does the air taste like people?
You got like the taste of salt spray from the ocean. You hear kids and adults cheering in the background. And it is very zen for Gix. And yeah, it's a very, you all are found the happy place with them.
Yes. I'm imagining like, you ever see, those little like things you can buy, like the little galaxy thing that like put the galaxy on like the ceiling? I'm imagining something like that where it's sort of like watery light that's like, oh, for Kadir's it's like, see like a nice little like happy mommy flavor place, and then it gets to like the zen of like, oh, this is kind of like a monastery look, and then it's like swampy and foresty, and now it's beachy.
Yeah, I mean,
because we have feeling vibes. We're all gonna lay on these cushions.
Yeah.
I just pull like 4 bags out of my pockets, and I'm like, y'all want to do some drugs in the good place? I got powders, I got smokables, I got edibles. Some of them I don't even know what they do.
You see, Zaphiel also goes in and touches you.
Hell yeah.
And
gonna feel alive for me.
The scene changes, and you all begin to. It goes from the kind of this beachy place to like reds and oranges and dark browns are being shown on the pool. You get this. The air becomes a little drier, and you kind of smell like sand, stuff like that, and you kind of hear like the soft wind of soft sounds of wind blowing through like canyons and stuff like that, and you have the desert air, and you can't hear the specific words, but you hear a female voice, and you hear the familiar timbre of that voice.
You're like, is this your home now?
Oh, no, but it is. You could call it a home. I spent many years with in the desert by myself, and
we definitely heard of you.
just one.
Oh, so just for him?
Him and a female.
Oh, so it doesn't sound like.
No, it was the place that I found peace. I was alone. I was alone for quite some time. fact, I believe this is reminiscent of the first time I met my mistress.
Oh,
She
you were an adult, right?
was young.
But like above age.
When I met the knowing mistress, I was about 14 years old.
That's a
I've been I've been around for like 6 decades.
yeah.
My parents have long lives, and unfortunately not much.
Old enough to know where to put the bookmark.
Exactly. But yes, this is
A long lives to get. You just gotta do something nice with it.
I believe if it sounds I think what it is. This is the place that I call home for knowing mistress. Quite against.
Very fun.
It was a step village in the desert. There's a band. So it was a place that I called home. It's nice resting, having to run away.
Do you know why she picked you? Like, is there some sort of like Toral book club I don't know about?
Did you know?
I know I don't. For nerds.
Actually, I do know much. She picked me as I'm one of a kind. My mother was asthma, and my father was a teacher.
Okay.
And I'm a mixed bowl. And but she informed me that she'd been keeping tabs on me for quite some time. That I think I've always been drawn to books and the happy endings and just finding ways to keep myself out of the eyeline society.
So, wait, your mom's an anathema, which are the children of God, like direct.
They are the spawn of angelic beings with humanoid.
Like a deity mortal.
Technically.
So, do you know who your the God brand?
I do not. After my birth, my parents was important for them to not be around. More so the gods, the good gods, took my mother. It was exiled. Probably killed.
That fucking sucks, dude.
So it doesn't sound like good god behavior.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Well,
Also, like, tieflings are just straight up an entire people that just exist everywhere.
indeed, and most tieflings, from my own research, are created and are born based on whether their parents have teams of devils or demons. And they can be born naturally from other tieflings. But given that my parents into the ultimate last meal, in the eyes of both the Hells and the Celestials, I'm hunted by the Celestials as I'm blasphemous to their eyes, and I'm hunted by the devils and the demons as they want to convert me to their side and help them in their reign for destruction and domination.
And you're just trying to, like, where's my books?
Spot on, right on that.
Your mom's gotta be, like, Zelda read or something. They're so like that.
I do know that she is from that third person. The lineage does go back to Celeste. That is like as high as upper as it gets.
Just overall, or like is it?
That overall, like
Okay.
that is where the good gods live.
So Lowell's
Ah.
probably.
So,
Lowell probably.
yeah, definitely low for sure. She's up there.
And I do believe that on my father's side that my lineage traces back to Mother Yacht.
No, I mean that narrows it down. There's only 9 of them. And actually, it narrows it down further. Some of them can't be fathered children because they're not guys.
Can't they change shape? I would assume.
All of them. Because like Zariel specifically, is like a bald, like head-shaved lady, also former celestial being herself. I think like at least 3 of them are women.
I haven't quite got who on my father's side where the lineage is.
But he's purple, I think.
Zathiel is
Oh, there's there is a specific one that their feelings from their lineage are purple. Yeah, Mephistopheles TV's feelings are red.
Like his mother was blue and then purple.
No, I think Gargoyle feelings are red. Mephistopheles feelings are either blue or purple. There's a third one I can't remember. That's the other blue or purple.
I believe Mephistopheles is
I used to know.
Well, Zap, I'm sure you're pretty excited to go meet those guys.
Maybe. I mean, regardless of who it is, maybe we don't go into like attend any family reunions on that side of the family.
Yes, it is. It is not. It is not wise. Which is why I was also. I was actually quite eager to join in the company of the knowing mistress, as I mean, and not the god himself. So she did promise protection if I were to be able to perform tasks that she was able to do. It has been a quite lucrative and fun position. So it's nice. And he kind of like, and you like looking. He's also like, I mean, we've got a horn. Horns here.
For Halo-like.
It's Halo-like, and these tattoos not only have a mistress, but it's born with at least some of them. These are my angelic tattoos. Not the tattoos that are birthmarks. Unfortunately, I can't get angelic or demonic lineages, but I just have the physical attributes.
None of them.
Exactly.
It's the way it is with a lot of these, like, ancestral things.
It's very weird, you guys. You know what? I'm just glad that, quite honestly, I'm just glad that no one's found me yet.
Yeah.
The fact that we've been all over the place. Maybe that's what it's just a move around.
We certainly have to move around a lot.
The whole you must be a strategic mastermind.
But this is fine. I do believe before I got trapped in line, the knowing mistress was going to introduce me to the pool. She said she had a peasant, and I had deduced that it was going to be one of the guidance pieces that she protects or I got trapped in the library for quite some time. So.
I still think you can.
It's hard for the dogs to step out of them, so it's what it's fun.
Yeah, I feel they have to do something with me. I have that problem all the time.
I mean, we've seen her avatar. She's able to, at least for short businesses, be able to not step away, but make an appearance.
Yeah, you can hang out on a boat or cruise.
Did she?
She was there.
For a minute.
I'm just saying she could be nice. You deserve nice things.
She has.
You do a lot of good work.
She may not appear to be doing nice things, but she has given me a safe mind. Safe mind is something to do anything else.
Safe. Just gestures at everything.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of going on my own. But when I am doing things for, there's of course an amount of danger that is going to be with anything, especially in the pursuit of knowledge.
It's kind of what we all signed up for. Purpose.
You know, I was really just out to see the world. I truly don't know how I ended up here. This was not on the list.
Mm. Well, now you're fully signed up.
Yeah, it's really a frog in a hot pot kind of situation. I was just like, I want to go to this cool big city. That sounds neat. And then I was given a fancy knife, and then I had to save a princess, and then there's a hell, and now we're here.
Yeah, I was enslaved on a ship for months.
Yeah, you could have Shanghai for this.
I'm here.
We're all here now.
Yeah.
We're all extremely well adjusted and fine.
I'm doing
And
nothing
need
at
no
all.
yeah, and promise to do my best to not let any weird religious fanatics happen.
Well, I appreciate that, and I will do the same.
If a weird religious fanatic tries to stab me, I do probably just but stop that.
Yeah.
Like weird religious fanatics are not trying to stab me as a rule. So if one does, I probably did something. That's why I'm not saying I want to be stabbed. We still stop them, but
Yeah.
it's a little bit different situation of I stole an artifact from them versus because weird religious fanatics, we are actively fighting them versus was born and had no control over them.
Because weird religious fanatics will stab people over a lot of things. That's the whole fanaticism.
I guess we are currently trying to dismantle the cult. So the odds of getting stabbed by a weird religious fanatic have gone up substantially.
I believe that we will continue to go up exponentially because
yeah, both of you like that. Well. I thought that we should also touch the water.
I probably should.
You don't think you got a zen place in there?
You can be very zen.
I mean, his zen place was eating hands.
Oh, did you guys see all that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
He was in a fun kitchen, monastery, hanging out by the campfire, eating hands. Desert city. So it can't.
Those hands look really good, though. I don't know
So,
how it goes.
I'm not saying they have. I'm not saying I've never had cheese in person, but it needs must. Sometimes I think.
I mean, it's technically not cannibalism.
It's not cannibalism as long as they're not lizard people. I can eat anything that's not an elephant. It's not cannibalism.
You know what? Fine. I'll give it a try.
It's a good vibe room. You can only have good vibes in here.
He touches the water. And the warm feeling stays because there's perpetual calm emotion spell on this space. However, as soon as he touches it, the reflection loses all color.
No.
And
Clear.
it just kind of goes. It doesn't change colors. There are no new smells, no new senses, no new sounds. It just kind of.
We can see.
Hey, guys, we need to have a conversation.
great moment to not talk about it, and let's just pretend that
Seems so very much like something that needs to be spoken about. Because that sure looks like a boy. And your happy place maybe should be the boy.
that's not my purpose.
Uh-huh.
I think it's registered. I don't necessarily have a happy place.
Okay.
For the stranger lack.
I think that
There's nowhere you were ever like a little bit happy.
if there was, honestly.
Oh right, your childhood was really dark.
Well, I was thinking like obviously that wasn't bad. I was like, like a little more recent. We had good times. We went to a party. We threw a party. We fought a dragon. That was cool.
You know what? Give me.
But otherwise, I have to find a value as a happy place to my
Give
place.
give me an insight.
To your list.
We'll say insight. And anyone can make this roll.
Ooh, yeah. 13. 21.
Y'all pass.
Yeah.
23.
I'm just saying that right.
I am leaving this to others who are more well suited.
I got a 23. I've been trying to crack this guy's brain for months at this point.
So, and this is kind of like this is your literal thing.
I'm very small. I will fit through the window.
And you all come to the realization that your friend was tortured.
Yes.
With unknown magic, sapping, God only knows what from. And that 2 and 2 come together, they make that connection, and you realize that whatever was removed and tortured out of Ignatius was not replaced. And in fact, it took away that, you realize that this is supposed to be your happiest moments, where your zen place, where you go escape, and even with having fun things that he's done, that you get the sense that whenever they have that chamber, all of that.
Bro, they gave me super depression. They took out your serotonin and stuff.
He just broke it.
Well, I mean, I can still experience joy. You have fun all the time.
Right, but it's more of a long form thing. You feel happy in the moment, but it's sort of just like the darkness and despair kind of the rest of the time, or just like having it.
It's absence, really.
That's called depression.
Who knows? I sure don't.
I think we do. We gotta do something about that. We can't just be like that.
I wish I could cheer you up with some hand candy.
Some
I wouldn't say that sounds.
So we threw some great restoration.
Yeah.
What if? Because I can do heal, and that is like I'm pretty sure I can reattach Lynn. If they took like a little piece out of your brain, they could probably put that back.
I mean, we can give it a try. You guys, didn't you take me to that chapel?
Yeah.
They just do greater restoration technique.
Yeah.
No, we did something like even above and beyond.
Yeah, but greater restoration will like reattach limbs. So like
Modify memory.
It's a surge of positive energy. It also has blindness, deafness, and any disease.
The modified memory might.
I mean, I'm down for anything at this point. I mean, I'm not.
Well, because the disease, I feel like even if it's like a magically inflicted one, a magically inflicted mental illness is still an illness. If they magically inflicted like kidney stones on you, it would fix that.
Magical kidney.
Oh.
And
That's a
roll
problem.
show.
Awful.
I cast ate too much spinach.
Oh, no.
Yeah, fucker.
Here's a tie.
Yeah, no, coffee beanbag. We'll see. I think being in the good vibes room will help.
Sure, I mean, I'm willing to try anything.
Yeah, find a comfy beanbag. We're all feeling good. We're all sort of like I'm gonna touch you guys cool, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Just kind of like put my hand on his head and
What are you casting?
heal. So it's just like a really soft like
Level spell.
6. And if that doesn't work, I'll have to cast it around the girl.
We got some.
We got some. I can throw spells. I can throw out 8 level.
Yes.
Does it work on healing spells? Because I don't have it.
You presumably would just like make it more of what it brings.
Oh yeah, it increased the healing by 10. So if I did have an 8 level,
You want to cast it as
yeah. He's my friend and I want to fix his brain. He's very sad.
I'm just trying to make sure we're just getting on the
Well, because
same
you
page.
said there's only consequences if there's a roll. There's no roll. It just happens.
Well, so this is. Are you casting anything common?
Are you changing what the rule was?
I'm not changing
Am I not understanding what the rule
No,
was?
I'm not changing the rules.
Okay. So yeah, so I will cast it at an 8 level, and I'm gonna just like get like thumbs on his temples, kind of just like very nice, soft green light that feels very warm, like slipping into a warm bath, like taking a nap in the field of the sun, very soft and warm. It's like a little green cloud.
As you cast this spell,
It does take.
you put your hands on his temples, and the pool begins to change as it fills with this a similar green coloration spell that you casted.
Oh yeah, long flow.
And you all get the senses of a forest and hear the rustling. So trying to create this set or fix whatever he lost. And
it does say specifically a surge of positive energy washes through.
and he you get the sense that it is he is being filled with the night. What is and is there a duration?
Let's find out. Did I pick the correct button?
I believe the duration.
I think the direction. It's an action, so 6 seconds.
Okay. So you feel you get the vibes of the room becomes energized with positive vibe that you see. Forcing it diagonally.
He wasn't at full HP, he is now.
And as this happens, you see the magics coursing through. You get to go down his body and see it extend into his fingers. And as you see, and as the spell goes, the room changes. As soon as the spell fades, you all get deep sense of despair.
Oh no.
And sadness. The pool, if it goes void black. It is there's no reflection, no nothing. The ambient calm emotion spell is not in effect.
Oh, I mean, of course.
Sex, right?
As
I put that part in his brain back and just made him able to feel all the stuff.
and give me and like Abelios doesn't see the effect yet. He just bombarded with magic energy. But he's just sitting there like, that's not good. Oh, this is, and he begins to start freaking out. Emotions going on. Yeah. And he's like, oh shit. Did I do this?
No, you didn't do anything.
Shit.
You didn't do anything. We're being so calm right now.
Do I know that the emotion spell went away?
Yeah,
I want to recast it.
Yeah, cast calm emotions, please.
Yeah, you all feel. You magically tuned individuals feel that calm emotion spell. It is done.
I want to recast it.
Yeah, I start, doing like temple massage while I'm doing this. I'm like, we're being so calm right now. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. I gotta get through the night to get to the morning.
You can cast calm emotions on Abelios, but the room is cold and silent, and
We broke it.
is you know what? Give me an Arcana check. Magic. And insight forgets.
I'm gonna throw against the guy. I remember I did that.
Sturdy 20.
Come on, pick
14.
one.
Hey.
Thank you. Hold on.
I know.
18.
You are what?
That was cozy.
18.
Continue.
So we'll go just see. So you, whatever happened to the room, you get the sense that it is a ricochet of the spell, reverberation in the worst kind.
So, but I cast a happy spell.
You did,
How did it make it sad?
and whatever they did to Abelios, took it and bounced it back in like just in a negative.
Oh, it takes all this happiness and makes it sad.
And
That's not good.
and basically,
That's hanging out inside. I do not say it out loud. I do not want Abelios to hear.
Git, you with your dirty 20, you get this. You are basically getting the same
I think we did do it.
premise of oh shit, Josie just did something
We
good.
did do a lot of
And you did. He's no longer cursed to the
Oh,
bottom.
right, because that's why he's not a warlock anymore. Right, why is that genie?
And you get the sense that like there was like Abelios may appear to be fine, but whatever is inside of him, or lack thereof, that it's almost like it's a bad vibe here. So whatever goes in comes back out not in. And you basically the same thing.
Dude, can I just make a quick whatever check I need to answer this question? Do I know that it's just everything that goes in, whether it's good, bad, or neutral, comes out bad, or is it like something is flipping stuff? So that good goes in, comes out bad.
You got a 18 Arcana.
I do.
I would say given what you just experienced with Abelios, that it is, and the correlation of the mother and what she represents, she's the physical embodiment of sorrow.
Yeah.
That potentially whatever they did to him of his being tortured is almost like it's just a bad scene. Whatever is inside of him, if you're like, trying to fix whatever is missing or whatever was done to him, only causes negative things.
Okay. I mean, putting negativity in would not then bring a positive. It's not like an opposite.
It's like perfect for shadow. It's not
Everything
like,
is bad.
Yeah.
No, it's just called
And-
depression. Like,
and it's not like it's like he still feels joy, still does.
right.
It's just whatever is inside of him right now is
Yeah, I don't know how to say this in another way. That is literally just clinical depression. That is actually just what it was. I had a cookie today, and that was nice, but now I'm just really sad.
well, someone retouched the pool. I don't want to leave this broken.
Yeah, somebody else touch the bowl, please. Well, I'm just like still pouring magic in his head.
I'm gonna put
You both.
No, I like it. It was breezy. I like the salt there. Get 2 touches.
Who doesn't enjoy sunset on a beach?
Right? Like the hand was weird, but
I
whatever.
would also mention that your own personal ones, with that wave of negativity, basically,
Yeah.
you will also not cross the line.
That's okay.
So, but yeah, you go and touch a pond, and it takes
I want
a
to
minute.
you
You touch it, and it feels coarse. Like, have you ever put your hand in, you, Michael, have you ever, like, put your hand in, like, soft gravel?
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what it is.
You got the water all sandy.
And as you kind of, like, leave it there for a second, trying to, like, not working, it begins to, the feeling of the coarse gravel begins to soften. That velvet silk feeling on your hands as the mirror begins to take shape and color again into the beach scene, like the smells of ocean.
So I got a question for Michael the DM and a question for Rebellion, depending on I'm really good at that. I also have something that would grant me true sight for an hour.
Into itself.
Could I combine those to try and do some sort of like magical, the equivalent of exploratory surgery but magic?
Sure. Sure.
Okay. So I'm like, all right. And I feel like holding it that I'm like, I need you to stay here and be so comfy and so calm.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and just like look at your soul.
Okay.
To do that, I need to go prepare some ingredients.
Sure, I can chill out.
Yeah, you just hang.
He's got the calm emotions on his face.
Yeah, just
sure.
hang here, be calm, just snack, either snacks in the bag. Just
I have snacks. Oh, that's fine.
What?
I have snacks.
Oh. That's
Oh,
okay.
fridge in my life.
That's okay. I pull my back, holding on like snacks in here. Got the snack. I put 7 on his chest. I'm like, you guys got it. I'll be right back.
what happened to the sharks.
They are still in the lamp.
Last you know, they're still in the
Still in the fish tank in the lamp.
You don't. It was stolen. We don't know when.
I still want to find the lamp. I want my fucking sharks back. Those are my like Senor Dientes. No, Senor Dientes is a boy shark.
Okay.
I created him. I would know. This one? Yeah, so I'm going to go to a different side of the room. I'm going to confer with my magical colleagues here. And also Zaphiel. Just kind of like, I want to kind of get in that look.
Also Zaphiel. That was a good
Because he knows
and also gifts. But Zaphiel also counts as a magical font of knowledge.
I would say, well, he's not like a magic user. The way that like
He's a martial.
He's a
He
fighter.
doesn't do any spell?
He's a fighter,
He's
so
a
like
fighter, but he can cast certain things with his sword.
I know, like I've been the floor for like the first 2 years we were playing this game.
Yeah, no, he just is a magical weapon that has.
Okay.
Alright, so you're clear.
Yeah.
I'm thinking with some true sight, we can maybe sort of dig into the ethereal parts of it, the non-magic parts of the body,
Maybe.
and sort of take some psychic teasers and pull out whatever they're putting out that shit.
You think there's something in there that's come out?
Yeah, or either there's something in there that's creating all this badness, or there's something missing that we need to put back. I think it's a good idea.
Sure. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna eat these mushrooms,
Okay.
and they're gonna give me true sight.
Okay, that's gonna help. Good, good.
Yeah, well, true sight's gonna let me like see,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna go and just kind of poke around all of his magical stuff he does.
Oh.
And then if he dies, we're fine.
Okay, sure. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, that was less of a more of a warning. I'm gonna go do something that might be painful, but I'm hoping it isn't.
Yeah.
If it is painful.
Okay.
Also, if you can just kind of keep his emotions calm.
Yeah.
That would be great. Yeah. So
the calm room.
I'm gonna use one of the magic mushrooms that I bought from that nice giant lady. And then I'm gonna go make eyes at my friend, I guess.
Okay. So you take. I need you to give me a quick constitution save.
No, it didn't say that. It just said eat the shroom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm very good. Have fun. Really, 22.
You're good. Plus 10, you literally can't.
I can get a 1.
You can get a 1. That's true. So you sit in front of Emilius, and he's reclining. Well, he's got the calm emotions on.
My eyes are massive. My pupils are dilated.
Taking in the smells and the sounds of its Zen place. And you look at it, and your eyes unfocus. And as they come into focus, you see, like, around you, you see, like, little shiny bits floating in the air. You look around, and you see, like, strings, like, floating in the air. You see, like, raw arcana just in the air. And as you begin to focus on those, you see him. And then you see him without his armor, like kind of like the various levels of X-ray, basically.
Like one of those things with all this, like.
Yeah.
Does he have boxers or boots?
He feels like someone who's full tidy white. That's his vibe.
It's a full one.
Oh, he's got the Mormon underwear.
Yeah.
That's probably great for up that donut city.
Yeah.
But you begin to look at Emilius as the being. And as you begin to, and while this is happening, you just see Justine, her eyes, her pupils basically like take up the entire portion of her irises. Like her eyes
fully blown out,
fully dilated, a little bit of drool kind of coming out of the corner of her mouth.
Nosebleed a little bit.
More than actors.
I drink the active. I let y'all drink the active. I knew about the active. Not the reason we met the active.
But and as you see her, she's kind of like she's on her own.
Yeah.
Just seeing.
Yeah.
You feel yourself being pulled,
like physically, or
well, just kind of like the feeling of like falling. Like, have you ever been so drunk that like the world is spinning?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Similar to that.
Cole can attest.
And
that was not the alcohol; it was the weed that did that.
You begin to see parts of him that like it looks like there's a true sight is allowing you to see what he thinks it is. And you just see like a regular elf, high elf individual, wearing plain clothes, a little bit of gaunt, kind of how he views himself a little bit.
And he's not physically gaunt, right?
No, he's
It's normal.
He's skinny tall.
Yeah.
He's buff for
Yeah.
for an elf.
Next build.
Yeah. And you look even closer. Get to yourself being further. And he like maybe looks at you. Like confused. What are you doing?
I told you. Coming in the minute and start to have a look.
Okay.
Yeah, you said it was feeling a little dark, a little empty.
Yeah, it's always
Sure, but we can do that with that. I think I know it's not like a my physical body, but can I try to like cast like a or something?
you try to cast.
Does this feel like magic doesn't work?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we have our shiny personalities to light up.
Sure. And when he says sure, you feel yourself pulled into like that body, that image. You see another as you go further and further, you see another person, Abelios, in his paladin armaments on the floor, or equivalent of a floor, kind of spatial.
We're in a void, but
You're
he's prone.
Yeah. And he is lying on the floor, and he looks lifeless. Blood smeared on his face. You walk up to him, and his eyes open. You're not supposed to. Why are you?
To help you. Told you, boys got your back. It took us a little longer than we expected.
No one knows.
I help all the time. It's just because you couldn't help that one. You help all the time. You helped me talk to Deborah. Sure wasn't doing that on my own. You absolutely helped.
And he kind of just goes into a I can't help. I didn't help. I couldn't help.
You know what? That's okay.
And
it's not always your turn to help. You just gotta pick. Sometimes you need that.
You feel yourself falling forward again. And this time you see that Elliot you know. Short and growing back. It's down to his.
He's got a carrot bob.
Yeah.
He wants to speak.
And he's wearing just plain linen clothing. He's got trousers on and then just like a loose fitting linen shirt. Oh.
Good to see you too, up and looking a little bit more lively.
Yeah, oh, of course. You're kind of studying him as and you see the smallest dark or blobby thing in his chest. That is, as soon as you clock it, I need you to make a list of this.
Fortunately, I'm a good. That's not so bad. 22. Plus 8 to wisdom saves.
Just.
Thank God.
You are washed with anger, sorrow, sadness, just a wave of negativity as you clock this dark energy. It's the tiniest thing in his chest cavity. It's not like it's like on him, it's in him. And you see that it is you meet a wave of this anguish, and malevolence and melancholy and just pure negative energy washes over you. And it almost like you feel dirt after it washes over you. Like you kind of shiver down. And as you kind of like shiver your way up this, his whole expression has changed to seriousness. Why are you?
Because I think things have sucked for you for a while. And I think that's been very hard to deal. And I think you've been putting on a good face because you don't want to deal with that. But that's not a way to live. So I'm here to help. I'm sure it felt that way. I'm sorry that it felt that way. We looked for
Why would it take so long?
Because they hid you so far underground, we would not find you. We followed every crowd.
You have no idea what I think. As he said that, like that black mass in his chest begins to get a little bigger, filling up his right chest cavity to his shoulder. They healed me, cut me again. They opened me up. They opened my soul. They carved onto my soul.
That was awful. Beyond. There's not words to describe what that was like.
I cannot begin to explain the torment and pain and anguish and sorrow and loneliness that I had to endure waiting for you to help me find me after months.
It was not months. I wish it had been moments. It probably felt like
And
everything you're feeling is perfectly valid. It's beyond normal.
You see that it's kind of stopped a little bit. I waited. So
You did.
I had no.
And you didn't deserve it.
So long. They broke my mind into so many pieces and put it back together, broke it again. So many times. Bit, broken, shattered into smaller and smaller pieces just to be put back, broken again.
Well, there's nothing I can say to make that go away. I wish there was. I wish we could have stopped it from happening altogether. But if you'll let us, we'd be happy to help you reassemble that into something that feels more like you. And a 26.
Jesus. Your words takes me. And again, you feel that weight of no longer sorrow or anguish. It is now hate. Feel a wave of just heat. you right face to face.
Like this. Like, it's okay to be angry. If you need to say whatever hurtful thing that you feel is true, I'm still gonna be here.
You left. You all left in that room. I once again couldn't save myself then, couldn't save myself. How am I gonna save you if I can't even barely, if I can't even do it myself? I had all of the power in my world at my fingertips.
We don't need you to save us because we all work together to save each other. None of us have to do it all by ourselves. I'm not doing this all by myself. Steve's helping me. Computer's helping. Gift is helping. Danielle's helping. You can't do it. No one can do it. It's not a failure to not be able to save the world alone. Even when it's just your world.
Can't help yourself.
If you can't help yourself, find people who will.
Was this a conversation happening in the real world now?
No,
Another real world. I'm just like bleeding out of my nose now.
You see, so as this conversation is happening, there is the pond in front of you. It's beginning to swirl, and it has enough, and there's like tendrils of black light swirling, creating almost like a whirlpool effect. And the ambiance of the room, all emotion on Amelios is in effect, but you all feel a sense of unease, like on edge almost. Like whatever is going on between Justine and Amelios right now is like something is about to happen, and it's either really good or really bad. And you just kind of get that sense of like intent, like the call of the void, basically. Like you're like you feel you're teetering on.
The pressure right before soft breaks.
Like they just lifted up a crane, and you know that thing is heavy, and you're just waiting for it to break. And it's that intense anticipation that you all are feeling through this dimension.
Okay. So I'll just kind of like, I won't touch the whirlpool, but I'll kind of leak down, look into it a little bit, and I'm like, yeah, still got Mother in there. I wonder if that's why she didn't kill him. She wanted him for herself.
Sometimes you need to dismiss your. I'm gonna use one of my points here for self-image because I did it already. I think. And with that, I'll reroll it. Oh, that's weird. And 4. Not
You see this black essence, black whatever, dark entity within them begin to doesn't fade, but it definitely goes back to the size it was when the first one.
I'm sure you did. I can't imagine feeling any other way. It was terrifying. It was terrifying to look. We thought we were going to find you dead. And we found, frankly, dead's a lot easier to fix.
I didn't think you guys months.
It wasn't months. It was a week. I know it felt like months. I'm sure it did. Probably felt like years. We had to search through a house and a morgue and across the city and outside of the city and then into a secret tomb in the graveyard and then across some weird wizards like amalgamation of unconscious planes. We almost got ate by so many things. I almost fell in a hole and died. And then we had to fight a bunch of people and that was there. Like we did everything we could to come as fast as we could. And they put every blockade in our way. And I'm sorry that it took that long. I'm sorry we couldn't get there fast. Genuinely. Thank you for hanging on until the end. Yeah, very excellent.
And as you feel this, you feel whatever is going on has shrunk. Give me an arcana check.
It's like if I can get that, I would do something. Like,
Be somewhere that's not right.
that's why we're in the good vibes room.
I mean, like long term.
Take some time off.
Yes, take some time off and just
When he's being hunted by a cult, what else are we gonna put in?
Your knowledge of the powers of the mother holds what she can do. You get the sense that whatever this is inside of Aurelios was not only is it a foreign body, but it is directly behind.
So not
And trying to remove it is like doing a lobotomy plus.
okay.
It would change him so much. You would physically be taking a part of his psyche away, and that has unforeseen consequences.
Could I try and just kill it a little? Do I have anything that would do?
You are currently unable to tell.
Right.
You're kind of astral projecting into him at this point with your true sight.
Take my hand and stick it right.
it's therapy. There's so much therapy.
You get the sense that whatever is in him has to be removed or by something or someone. And that whatever what you want to has to be released.
So he needs different piece of a soul.
So yes, in order to get rid of what is inside of him, you have to put something in place to keep him whole.
Maybe we need the same kind of magic that replaced it. Him.
Well, I mean, that was a torture process. I don't know if that's going to go over well. And this is sort of like a mental and even friendship kind of situation.
While it is the friends you made along the way, our friendship has no effect.
Because I don't think I'm going to. But I do have one.
Yeah. You could I wonder if you could sort of wish that, like, it had never affected.
Well, just that to
Well,
sometimes it takes that level of magic to do things.
so this is I value, right?
Yeah, it's Sibelius.
Okay.
And whatever
I think I bet it's on the outside and not going to give me the real answer.
Yeah.
you give us instead. This is
You might not even know.
subconscious of the subconscious of the soul.
So I'm just gonna like hold my hand out to him. Like, got a question for you. Before I like take a hand. If it were possible to either, because that looks like it hurts a lot, all the time. I kind of like gesture at the like little black bit.
It doesn't work.
Happens to feel important form of pain.
Still going.
Yeah. The absence of joy is its own kind of pain. So, if it were possible to remove that, and maybe remove the memories associated with how it happened, would you want that, or would you want to have the memories removed, or would you want to retain them? Because I wouldn't take your memories from you.
Moving the trauma out taking the memories keeps the bar open.
Okay, so if it were possible to remove the trauma, you would like to also remove the memories of receiving them.
Yes. But also, out of all of us, I have firsthand experience on
I don't know that that's more valuable than receiving. I don't know if that's more valuable than your happiness.
This is still like
It's not more valuable than anybody.
it's like how long does this last?
I don't know.
So y'all are just kind of just chilling out.
You know, it's the speed of thought. It's been like 30 seconds.
The atmosphere within the room it's kind of died down a little bit.
okay.
The pool is less frantic, less whirlpooly, and it's just kind of like it's like going. It's now just a gradient of like grays, like light and dark grays.
Okay.
It's kind of like just filtering through. It's not
Everyone's just
like,
eating chips while I do magic degrees.
Yeah.
What else you got? Just get them for reasons.
Josine is like this close to them.
Like some blood coming out of my ears
She's
now.
like right up. Well, if you're gonna remove it, remove it. Take the memories. She doesn't.
Won't let them.
She doesn't.
Then we'll deal with that as it comes. We can't plan for everything. We could all die in a giant fireball tomorrow. We almost died in a giant blue ball today.
Now we did.
We was plus fire. So we'll deal with that if and when it comes.
Go ahead.
Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna use my wish spell to. Well, before I do that, I think because we're all gonna remember this event, I think it's important that you have knowledge of it, but maybe not knowledge of the experience. So, what if rather than removing the memories as a whole, they were modified so it was more of a distance? Like when you hear a story, like when someone tells you a story about something, no, just like when someone tells you a story about something that you did as a child, you don't remember it, but you know it happened. That way, we're not leaving a blank space.
That's smart.
Okay. Cool. So then I will use my wish spell to wish for that. Fuck, we're gonna word this.
It is a wish spell.
Yeah.
This is a.
Alright.
How's your cat? Do you have a scroll or
No, I just have it from, I got it from the deck of many things.
It's like a.
That was the card I pulled, I got a free wish spell.
Yeah.
Uh,
And are you doing this? Are you going to try and pull yourself out of this true sight vision, or are you going to do it here in this?
I think it's probably better that I do it now.
Yeah.
Well, can I make an Arcana check to see which is the better option?
Yes.
I didn't like that tone.
It's going to be a very high DC. Very
Okay.
like this. You are trying to do something that you have no knowledge or expertise in doing.
Does a 19 get me there?
No.
Damn it. Okay, well, if I pull out of this, I have this thing feeling I'm not getting back.
Sure. Well, maybe it's too jaded though.
But
Out of character, I wonder if like the whole reason she even did this was because like she's been spying on us. She knows you have a wish spell, so she's trying to get you to waste it. So
Yeah.
that we're
I was kind of thinking that, but honestly, like we kick ass. There's 6 of us. Like we'll be fine. Okay. So I'm gonna y'all make corrections to my magical legally that my friend.
we're not there.
I don't think one of you have physical legally.
Oh,
So I was thinking, like, I wish that the portion of Ibelia's soul that was scarred and replaced by the mother was reverted back to its state prior to that event. And that his memories of the event are such that he has knowledge of the event but does not remember experiencing it.
Do you think it was replaced by the mother or the purpose?
This portion of his soul.
Yeah.
This portion of his soul, this damaged and or replaced portion, is reverted back to its state prior to the event that caused this. And his memories of the event are such that he has knowledge of it, but does not remember the experience firsthand. As if he were viewing it in a third person way. Is that, hold on! Did that sound?
It's a
Well,
long one. I'm not sure.
Which spell has to be long?
okay.
Because otherwise, which spells work like fucking genies, and if you are not specific, you will just get. There's also
Rapier,
And
ginger
Canada.
ale.
I'll take a ginger ale. Thanks, Michael.
That's right. Throw it in the corner.
Thank you. Well,
And that this spell would be casting back.
before he got, yeah.
Yes,
There's nothing that says I can't.
So he had his genie powers
Right.
before he got abducted. He was already faltering in his connection to his god.
I'm not worried about his connection with God.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make my out. I'm trying to get the book she has. I don't think she should be a black paladin of Dolarock anyway. I'm pretty sure she's pagan. She's not one of the fire later, so.
I mean,
His lack of belief in Dolora is what's making him not. I can't fix that.
if he gets back his warlock powers,
Yeah, but
no, okay.
He still has his. He's still warlock. He's still possible kid.
Just no.
he's just not
He
pudgy.
just doesn't have any connections.
Oh, we'll get his house back. You'll get your sharks back.
I don't know if we'll get that. I'm just trying to. But the removed curse is what made him not a genie. I'm just trying to get rid of this black spot, basically, and also not kill him.
Then we just ask for this black from being removed.
No, because if we remove it and we don't replace it,
No, then it's that.
and then we lobotomize him.
We want that.
Let's go to the bottom.
Okay. So,
You could try it. I'm just saying.
Hypnotize,
no, we're not doing any of that.
doing all the
Take a little brain hook.
Alright.
It's like the mummification process.
Yeah.
We're just getting brains.
Pull out
Put
the
the
brain.
left one all the way through.
Yep.
You only get one shot.
That'll make it count. Okay.
Well, actually, I guess surely it's how we're not noticed. But we could go to a town where they have like a high-level wizard for hire. Like, before I cast this wish, can you cast contingency on me?
Ooh. That would be great if we were about to go hang out in the fucking astral plane for about how long. Okay. So, if you guys hear a hole, correct me as I go. So I wish that this portion of Ibelios' soul that was damaged during the events that happened to him while he was kidnapped would be reverted back to its state immediately prior to those events, when it was whole and healthy, and that his memories of those events would be modified such that he does not remember experiencing them firsthand, but does have a third-person knowledge of what happened. And all this would be interpreted in the way that I need.
Okay. Sure.
Please don't kill him.
You deep down, and you've been holding this each moment for a long time.
Like a urine game at this point, I think.
Yeah.
This was one of the first things we did was find that fucking death.
And you like
I remember when it happened before Michael. Michael was like, oh god.
Yeah, we all were pulling cards.
you feel like you aren't connected with your magic right now, being here, but you feel that at this moment, I wish.
Like hold this little urinal hand while it's happening.
You see the light and the flowing into Ibelios, up his arms, into his shoulders, encompassing his chest, down his legs, into his head like he's transparent almost. And you see this black essence get pulled out of him by this white light. And it is, when you look at it outside of his body, your mind can't comprehend. It is a blank spot. Your mind it's like it was static, like you can't comprehend what it is. And so all it is, all your mind can come up with is there's nothing there. And it's nothing. In its rawest form. And you see the white light. There's this place that darkness runs. And this void is encompassed in this white light. And as the light fades, the bright light within the Ibelios begins to fade. You no longer see black light. So you see back.
Fill the hole though. Ask for that.
Doesn't I can't quite tell.
Okay. Guess I'll find out these rules when I get out of here.
And as the light fades, you also begin to fade. As Ibelios recedes away. You get pulled back to the next, and you see him no longer on the ground, covered in blood. You see him playing with children and interacting. You see like shots, action shots of him interacting with his emotions. You see him being able to like helping people, feeding homeless, giving water to stray food and water to stray animals. You see just these various scenes as your mind is being pulled back into your body. You come back out and sit back slowly.
I'm crying.
And you feel you, Josie. The rest of you
But I thought like going in.
see, like towards the end, like it's getting to like your hour 50 or minute 50, 55 of this whole process, and it's the pond next to you, I know, illuminates. Like it goes from these shifting gradients of gray to illuminates the entire space with this vibrant white light.
Okay.
It doesn't
Oh, come on,
feel
Gandalf.
blinding. Like it is. You all feel a sense of
Slide on the third day.
and you see Josine nose to nose with Ibelios, but you look down and her hands are on Ibelios' hands, and they are glowing a soft orange light. Dear, you recognize this as a wish spell has been cast.
Yeah, you cast it on me.
No, on me.
Well, no, you cast it on me too. But when we were pulling cards, I got first.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And you used one to cure me.
That's right, because I did have two originally.
You recognize this as a wish spell being granted. And as Josine kind of sits back in her bean bag, the rooms, you also feel this sense of weakness, like the tension in the air, the tension that has been in the air for this last hour is gone. Like really weight lifted off your shoulders.
Did I just give us all there?
Just like smacking on some meat, and he's like, all that, and you want to make up a little.
Well, you know, it's like you're not gonna hungry anymore.
You're just a wish.
Now. He agreed.
He's secured.
Well, let's find out. You in there? Just kind of grab his face. How are you doing in here? I got like the blood like coming out of my nose, out of my ear from when he was trying to like emotion smack me.
You used your emotion.
Yeah, Filter was going to. You agreed. Feeling better. Hopefully not like you have a giant hole in your soul.
Feel
Oh, good.
oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Can you touch the water and explore how much?
Oh, yeah, sure. And like you go, the touches it, and it's not a turn back.
That's the hole.
Oh, okay. And you touch it, and you all see shades of pink and green and brown as you come to as like a vision of like a glade with cherry trees. You get the sweet smell of fresh fruit and freshly cut grass.
Across some opulence.
I think I got him therapy. Hold on.
And you hear this
Cold.
rustle of leaves blowing. You kind of you see some of the cherry blossoms things like,
I can cross 2 things off my list because I know why he was being weird and did get him what creative therapy.
It's true.
2 things off.
It's a wish. That's what it is.
His soul was fucked. That was the problem.
can't fucking repeat goddamn stuff.
He drew it. Actually,
Although now we're out.
That's fine. People run their full campaigns that with all the time.
Oh, sure. I'm just thinking, like, for his sake.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just like I look at the full time, I'm like, that looks pretty zen.
Oh yeah, I used to come here as a kid all the time. This is like back at my parents' estate. They have like a veranda terrace. Yeah, but they managed to. Our gardeners cultivated specialized cherries. They were planted when I was born, and I was able to enjoy them as I was able to enjoy them.
I like cherry trees. That's sweet.
Our maid used to make pies. They used to send me on the trees.
Sounds really peaceful.
Nice.
It's a good memory for a Denver.
I would agree. That's quite nice.
Smells better than the hands.
I just pulled up the wish spell.
You know the rules are not quick.
No. I'm letting you know so that you can't get fucked over. But okay, so for the next, like casting wish is incredibly draining, and so until you finish a long rest, every time you cast a spell, you take 1d10 necrotic damage per level.
Ouch. But I mean, does it count as casting it? Because like I didn't cast it as a level spell. I just like
No,
one cremate for it.
and you between now and when you go to bed.
No, I know what I'm saying. Like it was more like you do a scroll. I didn't cast it.
It's still
Oh, okay. Not casting spells, I guess.
yeah.
Oh shit!
I got some other drugs we could do actually that would give me the benefits of a long rest. I was saving those for.
You know what? This is your game. You read what that does.
Oh fuck! What'd you do to me? Stop looking at it.
I don't want to be responsible for it.
People can look it up. What a teacher's pet.
I'm not being a teacher's pet.
That you remind the teacher when you forgot to collect homework too.
No.
I guess now I got to look.
There's nothing terrible. It's nothing terrible.
What did you do to me?
You did it to yourself, dear.
Don't you dear me. Not right now. You're telling on me.
I'm not telling on you. Honestly, it just makes for like compelling story.
I need you to make a constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh no.
I'm using a coin so you can't.
Boo! Cheater! Hold on, I want to know what it's going to do.
Just roll.
I don't want to be surprised.
Sometimes it
You like that. Good fucking deed. You suck in some
Spells, even if cold, I'm constitution.
Well, I didn't know it had consequences. Roll 2 10s, an unnatural 23. Fall off. Laura's gonna sack all the magic out of me. No! You're supposed to die fast.
This just enhances that you gave your sacrifice.
Your strength is reduced to 5.
Permanently? Oh, thank God. Then my strength's already only 12. So I think I just feel like all the energy from it, I just sort of like flop down onto the floor on my back.
is it time for that?
I think I get to take a nap for like 400 or 600 years.
I mean, you're in the perfect room for it.
Yeah, someone's gonna throw me onto a beanbag.
just sort of rolls you over.
You're already like on one.
Like,
She's
like
like,
roll-
I need.
Like
I
roll
need to
of
be
the
back.
cheese.
Pile up all the bean bags.
Pile a bunch of bean bags like around.
Like I said, I give you a hug, but I can't move my arms.
All the
And
deities of magic and
you-
Toral just
and
stop eating their popcorn for a
As,
sec.
as like the mushroom high wears off, that you immediately feel your body just
Oh god, it's like the high drops off and the strength thing
Yeah.
at the same time. Just like fully, I just fully collapse onto the ground. I might be done.
You're talking to you probably.
We speak with them all the time. That proves nothing.
There's not a spell of it.
Well, I'm glad this room is very fun based because I'd be pretty upset about this if I wasn't so cold, to be honest. It's very upsetting. I hope it doesn't last forever. Someone's gonna have to carry me into the attic.
It didn't last forever with Kadir.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just like it hurt for a while. It was not a fun.
Normally I wouldn't ask for payment, but I'd like to go me around the astral realm, but my legs will start working eventually.
Well, the good thing about the astral realm is you don't actually have to use your weapon.
Oh, sweet.
That's true.
Great, because I can't.
You lose your brain. You use your brain.
Oh, she's shut off too right now.
But yeah, you all spent a good couple of hours here. You do have a couple. You do have a.
That's like a negative Swedish strength.
Yeah.
Oh. No, I don't want you to roll.
Fortunately, you don't do that.
There's not a way.
You don't need strength.
Honestly, we're gonna take a long rest. Probably.
Yeah.
During the long run.
Git, have you? Were you doing any exploring?
Yeah, I mean, we had a whole ass hour. Yeah.
I will say that during that hour, what were you all doing? Just chilling,
Relaxing, enjoying.
Yeah, I was on call just in case something happens.
Okay.
Speaking of, could somebody get the blood off my face?
Oh,
My ears wet.
yes.
Did you tell us how long you were going to be in there for?
No, I have no fucking clue.
Okay.
I'm just like, I'm going in and I'll be back
So
eventually.
after like 5 minutes makes us bored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a couple other
Like
places
all
you
mangled
can
up.
go explore.
One part. Like, yeah, well, there's like the first part in, like, the inside, the next part was like around all the shit. Third part was real things. You trying to like beat my brain up with emotions. Which I think is what all world
This
was.
location that you can go to.
Oh, that's pretty.
And then you also have this was like campsite number 1 when we first got here.
do enjoy
You also have this place to go to.
Like conceptually.
Yeah.
No,
like,
that's
second
more,
damage
was that like
is
a
good,
rainbow
though.
garden?
Second damage is sort of pretty
Yeah, so that is actually outside of this.
Like, that's what second damage is. That's why,
Yeah, this
Vicious
is
Mockery
this is
hurts.
like
I heard you're feeling so bad, like your kidneys not working.
I insulted you so hard, kill you.
And it looks like there's some trees.
I mean, that's just like
Okay.
bullying. Psychic damage is just bullying. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I bet you got to do something like from Mark. It's fun.
So I'll just
I like
kind of like wander around and appreciate the sights, and you know, as I pass by a tree, I'll like, I'll make some like dex checks, you know, keep up my 2-story work.
you
But also do a lot of stuff.
you come across as you're kind of like exploring this space because you come in here
Mm-hmm.
as you're exploring this space. This used to be like the old. This is more of like a botanist area.
Yeah, it has a very Final Fantasy feel.
Yeah.
We do know what is in that green goo pot, by the way. It's acidic.
Oh, okay.
Very acidic.
Uh,
Don't touch it. I have some.
But as you're looking around, you see. I'm not even going to roll super high for investigation, so I'll let you like go. Please roll.
Well, I mean, in the interest of being honest, I only get a +4, so for investigation.
Okay.
Okay, doesn't hurt to be honest sometimes. 18.
Okay, yeah. As you're just kind of perusing and looking at stuff, you come across several drawings of Art Deco-esque personas, and they themselves look official. Like these are kind of maybe like not official portraits, but like this is depictions of very important people.
Okay.
And
Okay.
you see one individual who has it's like a dark purple and midnight color, like dark colors, purples and blacks, surrounded by what looks to be like floating objects around his head, or their head, with three bright stars behind them and glowing eyes. And to bottom left, you see a woman holding a shield. Um, Looks to be like a warrior. Um, and to his bottom right, you see another female figure who is could be offering a hand of some sort, or you kind of get the sense of it's either like a mage, just based on context clues, magic, be whatever. But use this.
Oh,
That's the first one.
okay.
This is the second one you saw.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay. Um. Uh. History or religion roll?
Give me a. Give me. Give me a religion.
11.
With an 11, uh, uh, with an 11, yeah, it's I don't know. You can kind of make the connection that these people look official. Like they're drawn. Like your experience of something is drawn, that's probably important.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't. Yeah, people drawing.
Okay. So I'm just like human night god, blood goddess, and like the, the glowy shield.
Really, she
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's about it.
it's just examining statues of gods.
These are
yes.
drawings.
Right.
These are drawings that
And
found
he is not identifying them well.
And they might just be super powerful mages, but
Yeah.
It might just be like the gods of the people.
yeah. And then oh yeah, 'cause we're on the food plane. Um, what's the is the water in the fountain actual just like plain water?
Mm-hmm. You get the sense that that this level in terrain from the machine to where you came down, that this is no longer. It has been changed to be
No longer plain
no
water.
longer on the plane. You're still on the plane, but this is you drink the water. It's regular water.
Okay.
I believe you licked a rock and it was not rock.
I looked wrong.
Yeah.
It was just a rock.
It was limestone.
It was rock flavored.
It was rock flavored.
It wasn't even a rock off.
Tastes like minerals.
Okay. You know what? It's a beautiful scene. Things are chill. Two of my friends are having a makeout party when they come to.
You stickly were not.
If there's like any scratch paper or charcoal lying around, he's just gonna try to sing the time.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
Cool.
arch. Pens.
Yeah, there's plenty of scrap paper. Like this is you can find like a bundle of pens and stuff like that. So you're able to oh yeah, it's not really a lot about that. You're able to get a tracing of these three dimensions.
Okay. And then I want to roll for a drawing of my own.
Okay. Give me a dexterity check or a performance.
Performance. Okay, interesting.
Actually, no. What would this be? What would this be? Either sleight of hand or
I would prefer like.
I feel like art is very similar to lock picking.
yeah. We'll make it a.
Yeah, there's not really a good skill for that.
I mean, there are tools you can use.
Yeah,
Artist tool. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
You don't get the tool for Christmas. You probably have a tool for Christmas.
No, I don't. So that's oh shit, that's even worse. Okay. 13.
It's not bad.
Okay.
It definitely looks like a rudimentary tracing. Lines aren't exactly straight. Like you put it up against the color, and like some of the lines can't quite see some of the lines. So you kind of put a little bit of liberty on it. But you get the general gist.
Does it matter what I was drawing?
What were you trying to draw?
Are you trying to do? I will say, are you trying to do all three, or are you trying to just do
I
one?
think he's trying to draw his own.
I wanted to trace them, and then I'm doing my own like custom artwork.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, go ahead and give me another sleight of hand check to do your own
Okay.
custom stuff.
Okay, that's way better. Okay. 23.
What does it look like? What is
Gix has rather masterfully crafted a depiction of himself, Godzilla-sized, standing over the ruins of Malut, with like clouds of raining gold.
Hi.
you know it is. It looks really good. Like, you did a really good thing.
Thank you.
You
Capture the emotion of the scene.
you really did. Like you were. You even included your guys' keep in town. And,
That's the only thing left standing.
yeah. You truly like you got the gold looks like a chain.
Nice.
As it's like you can definitely see the move. Like if it were moving, it would move. Like
Nice.
Ortho masterpiece.
And that, I'm filled with like a lot of like pride in this moment, followed by a bit of sorrow because I know that even though these are my closest friends, they'll never appreciate this fine example of lizard folk culture. So I just I roll it up
Just
and I
come and like hold it
That
around
was
your face.
just for you.
I roll it up and I put it into my bag of holding, and eventually one of them will catch me, like just unrolling it and looking at it and smiling before I go to bed.
Oh, this.
I mean, you can force me to look at it. You just come like hold it over my face.
Okay. I will say that that drawing would have taken a big majority.
Yeah, oh sure.
He took his time.
Yeah.
Even attempted shading.
And it's a really good drawing.
I love how stupid my character is.
I do genuinely love it. He's the sort of character that only you could play because anyone else playing would be a fucking nightmare.
Yes.
But you know where the line is to not be a fucking nightmare.
You can make him kind of weird and irritating sometimes.
And
But like,
In small doses.
it's still lovable.
Yeah.
after about an hour, you picture her working in that. So Justina's coming back, and she is complaining how she cannot move her arms.
Like, just like discussing it because it's very calm.
Oh, did I already miss the mating?
She did the thing.
There was no mating.
Oh.
Cured him.
Oh.
No.
It was like starfish got on a bunch of beanbags. It's like, I think I fixed his brain. That fucking fixed his brain.
Avelios.
Yes.
Is there like, does he look any different?
Not really.
Other than obviously the expression on his face, presumably.
I would say he's
The clouds have gone.
yeah. There's the look on his face is he doesn't quite have those. You look into his eyes, and you're not really good at reading people very well.
You say what now?
But you,
He's an expert.
even you notice that there's a little bit of light inside. He's like, there is something here. You just can't quite.
Okay. So I like put things together, with my crown and my lizard eyes, kind of like squint a little. I'm like, I have a gesture for his hand. Give it a lick.
Really?
Does he still taste sick?
No.
Yeah, you're
Why
right.
did you just let me?
Slightly salty baloney.
I'm like, I'll wipe squeegee it off or whatever. And I'll like put my claws on my shoulders. I'm like, your meat is no longer tainted.
I don't.
I don't like how you.
I don't. Yeah. I appreciate the message. I don't like the word.
Just hear that and fucking lose it. She's just cackling over on her beanbag pile.
But I mean, at least there you go, Justine. It worked. Whatever you did.
Nice.
Good job, Justine.
Meanwhile, Kadir's over in the corner, like brewing some tea.
Somebody bring me a snack. I'm starving.
Tea.
Like shakily holding the teacup. Trying to sip it like this, like spill tea on my face.
It doesn't even strong.
I still have to control water it into my mouth, but I think I might be that I died, so maybe not today.
And it's at this moment, like you hear a kind of a soft churning throughout this entire hall,
Oh no.
emanating from where the large machine is located, and you hear the familiar heavy footsteps of Bartholomew as he kind of you hear him like lumbering in like
Like what? Oh.
Bartholomew.
Oh, is that his name? I've been hearing Bartholomew this whole time.
Bartholin.
Oh, so like cat. He's like one of those cats that just have like really heavy steps.
I mean, he's a large guy.
Sure.
He's big. He is Goliath. He's not small.
He's a big boy.
But you hear his lumbering footsteps, and he's like, I don't know where you all are. Saw you come in here. We've got some food ready.
Oh boy.
Oh, sweet. Bring it in here. Bring this good vibes room with all the beanbags.
Oh, you're in the Zen room.
Yeah, we've been here for ever since we left where the machine is. We did not stop anywhere else.
You're like
Hey,
days.
He makes his way into the room.
We didn't go anywhere else. So if you see anything, it wasn't us.
And he makes his way like, oh.
Powerful magic was done here.
Weird how that happens sometimes.
I can tell this is. What did you guys do?
Things just pop up.
She
And
fixed
why are there holes in the wall?
I don't know anything about holes in the wall. I've been on the beanbag.
She fixed him.
He was broken?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. You know, we've been in here, so we don't know what's going on out there.
holes where in the wall?
You know what? You all are crazy people. I love
What? Like,
Anyway, there's food in the hall over here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Can bring you food, or are you gonna?
either bring the food to me or bring me to the food.
Like,
We can.
No. I might be dead.
I'll like shoulder her up.
She's suffering from.
I'm not taking there.
okay.
You do this is so hard. How did you do this 2 times?
Excellent.
That feels like a slight.
What if you transform into an animal that's like strong?
I think that would hurt.
Oh, plus you'll take necrotic damage.
Yeah.
She cast a wish,
I think
though.
probably I just don't do magic for the rest of today.
You guys, they wish.
I can only do it the one time.
Oh, it's not a problem, is it?
It's kind of given to her.
Yeah, I just sort of had that in my pocket.
Long story.
It should not be a problem.
Oh, good. Yeah, it seemed like.
Why would that always be a problem? Sometimes you just gotta like put someone's soul down.
I mean, you are just a few steps away from raw magic. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'll probably be fine tomorrow or in a week or something.
She'll figure it out.
I will have to.
Is the correct room for this? Because I'm so home right now.
We might need to double check with Sarah.
No, that's fine. I ate some mushrooms. I took some drugs. I could see into his soul. I wished it away. Like it's fine.
You went
And
to
then I
fall
fell.
away like
No, I went the soul
what
away. I went the problem.
That is the use of the wish.
No, his soul is still there. It's better than ever. The mushroom, you know. Yeah, he's great. And he isn't here because it's super calm.
You want to take a look at it?
At the what?
Soul.
I don't think you can see it. I'm not sure if my mushrooms
I
are.
mean, I got that. I've got detect magic.
The mushrooms are really expensive.
I suppose you can't really see his soul.
I'm not going to a giant thing.
I'm old.
Okay.
That's not meddle with things that I do not understand. But it's this way.
Okay. Oh, like Carrie Josephine, like.
You just hold me by the back collar of my shirt and drag me on the floor. I don't even care. Like hold me by the one hand and just drag me like a little kid like in the store throwing candy and parents just drag me on. I'm just like laying on the floor.
You all make your way back into where the astrolabe is located, and there appears to be
Yeah.
you know that there are lower chambers.
Okay.
So you just have to go here first before you go down.
Okay. Looks like this feels like a bad idea. Someone's gonna like spill some sauce on
You're gonna get some
something.
crumbs in there. And then it's like the fly but with bread.
And but yeah, you all, and there is a lavish. You all make your way at least 2 levels down, so you pass the main level where you all enter. The one directly below that is where Rain's desk is, and more inner workings. And then the one underneath that slightly smaller, but has a whole bunch of tables laid out, comfortable chairs, and there is an there's a lot of food here, like to the point of like makes you question how many people are actually because there's so
So I'm just like, oh, I'm fucking starving. About to eat a whole table.
But don't eat the table. You can just eat the food on it.
We're at the food place. The table's probably made of food.
I don't
please
think
don't
it
be table. This is a real table. Not it is wood. This is not
Wood can be food if you're a termite.
not.
You are not a termite.
I could be a termite.
You could.
But
But you are
please,
not right now.
he's digging the compliments of Sergey. He's this is his food.
Thanks, Sergey.
And you all enjoyed a nice. You can spend a short rest. No.
Yeah.
So you just spend a nice while eating here, and you all get the sense that like it's really hard to tell. You're underneath it. It's hard.
Notorious problem.
And you get the feeling that you've been here for about half. You and it's y'all after the experience of the set, you are at all emotions. As those feelings begin to wear off, you feel extremely tired. As it's getting down here, it was early evening. You've been here for at
It's
least
tomorrow.
a good handful of hours, and it is as you're like starting to eat and get yourselves full, all are feeling so.
Calm emotion wears off, and I just like onto the table. Somebody puts the food in my mouth.
Sergey, when we're going around this world, are there going to be any places where like everything's vegetarian?
That was not.
What do you mean by vegetarian?
Like, there's not going to be any meat.
Like here in flavor.
Yeah. Like it.
I mean, you have there's vegetarian, of course. There's the leaf people of
We don't have to go.
or
It's okay if we leave them alone.
and there's you have Shisha. In what
You really think about it, most food
is not meat. If you really want to, there's the dairy aisles and the meat
Which is
aisle.
still vegetarian. But
Okay. If we have to go to one of these other places, we need to pick up a filter for me to nibble on first.
we go with that Ridley lady that was at the coronation. Yeah. Oh wait, the food like broccoli or something.
You eat vegetables.
Hicks absolutely does not eat vegetables.
It's that weird vegetable is like.
Didn't we trick him once?
We convinced him to drink broth because he was very strong.
Right.
Like meat but water.
Yeah.
This was a revelation to him.
Actually, I think that was the night I was talking about.
It was tasty. He will now eat meat with broth.
And please, this is a meal courtesy of myself. This is we're celebrating 100 years
Of what?
of marriage. I'm turning the machine on tonight.
Oh.
Turned around the first time 100 years ago?
Yes. When we first made the connection to the planar ties and turned on this brand machine.
It's been running
We
ever
are
since.
celebrating. Yes, it is. It has been on.
Auspicious day for so many reasons.
Okay.
Machine's been running for 100 years. I never cast a wish spell before. Abelios gets to have his soul back.
And we all arrived here.
And we all got here, and
None of us are dead.
none of us are dead. We all missed that weird explosion that put a bunch of holes on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
How fortunate.
We were
What
lucky.
was an explosion?
We had to do them.
Did you wait? Please rewind. You cast a wish spell.
It's not big.
It was never
She has to fix his soul.
We were careful about all the other big magic things.
Mazuz is on your holster, right?
And you see him and Rain. Give me a second.
Really?
probably hard.
How is it that hot?
Let's.
No. How did you land like this?
Wow.
That really was something.
How did you land like that?
Magic. You can roll it.
You said insight?
Yep.
22.
Also 22.
24.
So insightful.
17. No, 18.
Did they have a cleric?
You get the sense that they both clock each other as first off, what the fuck are these people doing? And you also get like a wave of like first shock and then concern of what is that?
Fix this hole. Like, first of all, women can do anything, so right now. Second of all, what? Like, it's hard?
But yeah, you clock that. And approximately, when did you leave the wish spell?
Somewhere between 5.
Let's see.
When did I
It's probably
start being alive?
It was like 2 minutes or something. I don't know. We've been resting.
Yeah.
Okay, I will,
Definitely not more than 3 hours.
just as a word of advice, please
Don't cast big magic.
don't, yes, this is a highly volatile, it is not advised to cast high level magics.
Well, then you should, you should also know that I cast it.
Oh, and the magic stick.
Well, that ain't much.
But you cast a high level spell though.
It was that was the
He just breathes, and it's just like,
I think the mushroom gave me your time. They just eat a much, but it can't.
I mean, you didn't use your giant dragon or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, so we try not to use high level magic without putting wards up. As
Well, we tested it.
in the
That's
past,
fine.
we've had catastrophic
Good news.
consequences.
1 floor up is just enough distance. Now you know. We tested your ground. Also, there's unrelated. There is a big acidic goo monster up
Yes, Gerald.
there. It has a name.
Oh yes. Quite nice, quite helpful.
The black one.
We don't know much about it. So.
Yeah, we just saw it and
Yeah.
it was very acidic and burning things with the holes in the wall. So,
Oh my goodness.
which
I mean,
seems
he's
strange.
usually sleeping at this moment. Like, it's
kind of a
was
mess.
he agitated? Like, was he?
You know, he looked like he was
Who's fault?
upset.
Yeah. We don't know. We don't.
I don't speak ooze. I couldn't ask.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not a news monster. He's those dire consequences that I was telling you about.
For
High level magic around the machine. Those are those consequences.
Oh.
Hold on a minute. When we came up here, Bartholomew said nothing about a goo monster and said that he did not know what was in that mysterious thing.
I mean, he is a bit down. I mean, we usually tell Bartholomew to take the ball on it.
You should probably tell him about the giant blue monster.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Gerald.
we tell him not to bring anyone near it and to just leave it alone.
You should tell him why.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Just seems like for safety reasons.
I need you to give me a perception check.
Oh, this guy's got really good for he's got really good. But I got my
Get that coin.
I did already use one.
Look at it.
You get one per session.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
cool.
perception,
You get
right?
3 sessions.
Yeah, go for it.
You think it gets perfect in game day. So that's right.
Roll that.
I put +1, so I'm probably not gonna get much better. You can cast guidance on me because I can't cast guidance on me. Because right now it's 12. Anybody want to throw some guidance at
Yeah,
me?
man. It's you. It's you.
Thank you very much.
That's D4.
I got 14.
Oh, so you would have no idea why Gerald would have been agitated or distressed in any shape, way, or form,
No.
such as disturbing him while he's sleeping?
I certainly did not disturb him while he was sleeping, which is in fact 100% true. He's a rock and roll. I did not. I didn't even see Gerald until he was just like being angry.
I'm sure it'll be.
Straight on.
Yeah, let's do it.
I take like I'm trying to like take that jar out of my pocket and like pass it to someone to be like.
Also, why don't you just like mend the wall?
We have been.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's so very tired. All of my bones are like,
He makes the absolute point to make eye contact every single one.
I make hard eye contact with him. I was in somebody's soul like 2 hours ago. You don't fucking stare at me. I just cast a wish spell and didn't die, so I can do anything.
Well, please refrain from casting high level magic within at least a couple hundred feet of the machine.
Or the next floor up. Next floor up seems fine.
I can do that even if I wanted to.
Well,
I can't do it.
Safe
I-
person.
I promise not to do that today. For sure, I will not.
No
do
more
that.
magic this day.
Well, okay. Well,
Couldn't if I wanted to.
Well, look at that. It's about bedtime for us. That meal really filled me up.
Yeah, my bones are limited. So
Yeah.
yes, I shall be ready for your transportation to the astral about midday tomorrow. Just come find me, or I'll come find you. I'm gonna choose the bonds first. Do it first thing in the morning.
whatever's on your agenda. A good time.
So you got any beds around here, or?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. We have some guest dwellings in our first iteration of the camp. I believe you passed through them. They should still be
Where the big
usable.
pot of the big pot of green goo is.
Further.
Oh.
Yeah, the first room, the forest room.
Oh, with all the crystals.
Yeah. When we first set up camp, all of our previous huts should still be there, so you should still be able to utilize those.
And Marty show us the way.
Oh yes. Bartholomew, make sure you. Yes.
Right. No big man. Yeah.
Please. Yes.
Mhm.
Happy 100 years.
Alright, somebody take me upstairs.
I lack the strength to carry you.
And
I appreciate the the intent regardless. I also lack the strength to carry me.
And you all make your way back up to the main level and through R&D.
As we pass the door, I take that jar out of my pocket and open it and dump the rest of Gerald out.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Well, it's just Bartholomew with us, right?
Yeah.
So I want to be like, whoever's carrying me, just be all the way back. It's like he's way ahead.
Give me a sleight of hand. Actually, are you trying to be sneaky about it?
I don't want Gerald to see, or I don't want Bartholomew to see.
Give me a stealth check. This is...
Okay. 21.
Can I give her a thing to on that since
I don't think she needs it. For 21.
No.
Does this rely on me moving silently? Well, I'm not moving. I'm being like forward.
You're being carried, but you're trying to silently open a jar.
Because I have advantage with silently.
This is, you are trying to be undetected.
Okay. I really can't get with her. I literally have to roll it out.
Okay.
Stuffing the glue out and put the jar back in my pocket.
And it slowly moves its way towards the closed door.
Sorry about that, Gerald. I just like whisper like, he did stay the kind of kid. If I was sleeping, I would hit me with a rock.
Yeah, I would.
I don't really do if I do all of that. But I'd be a little loud. Because I think when I take a jar, I'm just like, dump on the floor.
And you all make your way back to the very first portion, the primary camp that was originally set up when this place was first developed. And you make your way back, and it's quaint and lovely here. Bartholomew shows you one of the cottages that are still in use, or that are still usable. And like, you can sleep here for the night. If you need anything, I guess figure it out. I don't know.
Where is our call?
You're getting high level, man. I'm not too worried.
Not today, I'm not.
You cannot go up the elevator, but you can explore.
Why
I'm
not?
gonna explore the inside of mine.
Only I can pick you up. Do you need to go up? Is there dire named things? I don't know. Okay. Well, good night, I guess, and I will. Not used to this.
You're doing fine.
You're doing great. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
And he lumbers away. And you all get yourselves ready for.
I take I'm like trying to pull that pillow out of it. It's like I'm not like using like my feet to pull the bag and my arms to pull the pillow.
It's not budging. What?
No!
Your strength is high.
Someone get my pillow out of the bag. I deserve a pillow. I worked so hard today. That's my pillow now.
But yeah, you all.
I performed soul surgery. I deserve a free pillow.
Only half.
Yeah, because I knew what I was about. I could just tell I was going to do something that was going to be successful. Also, they got like a million pillows and 4 people, so they're already using them. Also, we still are way worse than a pillow. Jinx almost stole a human baby.
Wait, when?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember when I still one.
You were like pickpocketing from those ladies, and you had to like reach around their baby or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all bed down for the evening.
One long rest.
Justine.
Oh no, I do not my long rest.
I need you to.
It's just gonna be in my dreams.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Too good at this.
We need to point a camp.
I
Rude!
It's just going to transfer to you.
Can I cast it?
So that's good. It's 6.
It's true. True.
I think you're having a good day.
You fall asleep. You fall asleep.
Don't sleep.
You fall into your trance. Exceptionally quick.
I'm so tired.
And
You just put on the creepy music
I
too.
know. I was gonna compliment your music choice earlier, but I was having that conversation with my dog. Now, honestly, fuck you guys.
Justine, you normally and it's less of regular, like it's not quite what normal things are. We live right now. And for the first time, for what you ever remember, you have a
Oh my god. Like, I didn't care about what?
you witness. You're back in a village. You can't quite tell if it's yours. It looks similar. You're not nearby. You're seeing this through someone else's eyes. Like the Ema tree is a little different. This is a normal. You look around. You see dark shapes crouching. Ones, climbing up. It's further. Unable to, as these dark shapes and shadows get closer and closer to this tree. And it's a certain swarm. And it comes out. It becomes spikes and inhale the tree. And where the tree is inhaled, you see black paper begin to ooze out of these wounds. And it begins to just flood, fill the space. Feel it rushing against your legs. Wait. This isn't blood. This is blood. And the tree lights up. You wake up.
I think I wake up absolutely shrieking. I've never had a nightmare before.
And
Which means everybody wakes up.
that is where we will call it.
Great. Cool.
All right.
You said it didn't look like my friend.
It doesn't look the way that you remembered it, but it has some.
But I wonder if I need to find somebody who can cast sending.
Maybe it's